Yo. Check. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can't you hear me? Can't you hear me? All right, that's enough of that. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's good with you, man? What's good with you, man? What's cracking? Vote on the poll. What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Bad Boy Tragic. Please vote on the poll. The poll question is, do you think MFW will stream on YouTube again? I'm going to get your thoughts. What do you think? She said she was firing YouTube. She wasn't just quitting. She was firing the YouTube. She was saying, this in here, YouTube, you're fired. I'm never coming back. I'm going to Twitch and I'm never coming back until I do another nip slip or get banned for another reason. But at least for right now, she has officially fired YouTube. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? Melinda's always got those crazy emojis. She's always, whatever she says, she puts an angel after it. I don't know if that's like some satanic, like, worshiping type of thing or something. I don't know. All I know is I have this stream from today and I have the chat with it, and she says she's quitting. She said, listen here, I'm fucking quitting. We got 72 votes so far. Let's get some more votes on this. Let's get some more votes. Let's see who else is in the chat. I don't like it on Streamlabs when you put the poll question. It's hard to see the fucking chat until you close it. What's up, Sip? When I dip, you dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. I put my hand up on mine. I better go down to the floor and side. Back again. What's up, Alex? What's going on? What's up, Grandma? My grandma is in the chat. What's up, Christy Girl? What's up, Poison Candy Apple? How you doing? Guess what? I always have a fucking technical difficulty. I broke my fucking ring light. Like the fucking cord came right off. Like it got like tugged on or something, but it's fucking broke. It's broke. So look at, they can't even say that I'm using ring light technology to enhance my image. Every time I stream, they say I got a fucking filter on. There's no fucking filter. See, if there was a filter, this thing would be all warped. You couldn't do this. You couldn't like, I don't know. You couldn't do a bunch of shit because it would be all fucking warped. You couldn't like go like this and put things in front of the camera. Wouldn't work. Damn, not too many people are talking. You guys half asleep or what? You guys need to wake up, do some calisthenics, do some jumping jacks, some push-ups, something.
On the path, I'm on a real slippery slope, and I know it. I fucking know it. No one's going to tell me any differently. But yeah, what's making me really think slippery about it slope. Is people who I never think that in a million years that have my back. If these people, my fucking, I won't even go as far as enemies because we know who the fuck my enemies are and they're wishing for my death. But the ones who
Oh,
could
come
be
on.
out here right now and getting big fucking, they're not saying that shit. They're saying they're coming from a worried place, and they're like watering a seed in my head, and it's like, damn,
Fuck
they
out
could
of
be
here.
ripping me up right now and just like waiting for counting down my death like Negs and fucking YTR and everybody else does, but they're not,
Go to fucking
and that means
rehab
something
then.
somewhere inside me. It makes
Jesus
me want to change
Christ.
things, and I want to change it anyways for myself, and I have for a while. But to see like people who really have had no
Right, Carol?
reason to even feel bad or
Stabbed a lot of
anything,
people
they
in the
could
back.
be pulling views, talking, having a death countdown like certain people, but they're not, and they're pulling even more views because they're being compassionate, and that's something for me to look at. Like, there's so many different things and so many things that I'm thinking of, you know.
Listen up here. You go online, you drink a bottle of booze at least a night. Everyone sees it. You get drunk as fuck, and you do it night after night after night after night, and you get fucking nasty, and you get evil, and you attack people, and you go after their family members, and you dox people for no reason, and then you go after their kids, yada yada yada. Rinse and repeat. It's the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over again. Then you say you're quitting, then you say you're not quitting, then you're getting a surgery and you're not getting a surgery. It's grift after grift after grift. It's con after con after con. Obviously, yes, most people, I would think the majority of people would hope that you'd get better, get a fucking job, and get your life together. So I don't know what you're out here looking for. Looking for like the sympathy card. You're looking for somebody to pat you on your back and tell you everything's gonna be all right. Fuck, be an adult and go to fucking detox already. For fucking Christ's sake. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Outspoken? How you doing, man?
But so yesterday I decided to stay sober
What's up, Cooter
and really
Thumper?
think about it,
You
and it
been
was
thumping
rough.
that cooter?
And today it's been real bad because I had the shakes, and I know what comes with everything. The only reason I got through it in the hospital is because I'm in the hospital is on a bunch of fucking pain pills, and I went through withdrawals, not realizing I was going through withdrawals because I was so doped up.
What's up, Christy? I remind you of your son. He must be G'd up from the knees up. If I remind you of your son, he must be G'd up from the knees up. So that's what's up. Tell him I said Bodega Love. Bodega Love. Big Trav 1K is sending him some Bodega Love.
you know. But then
The only
the
place you gotta go is a
reality
liquor
is I
store.
drink a fuck ton.
You
And
think?
I hate to even say it. That just, even saying that makes, I drink a lot.
No shit.
I drink for so many different reasons. Anything could be an excuse now. I drink when I'm happy. I drink when I'm sad, but I really drink because I don't know how to deal with any kind of emotions, and that's a fucking illness, dude. It's beyond that. This has got the worst hold on me.
Yo, yo, yo. Sip with the $5 million donation. $5 million. Thank you, Sip. That's what's up. Much love, bodega love to you, Sip. Let's get some bees in the chat. Throw those motherfucking bees up for Sip. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That I've ever had in my life. Anyways, today I'm sitting there shaking like I went to Hobby Lobby because I really want to work on my crosses. I know that's gonna make me money and shit like that. So I went there. They were having 50 and 40% off sales. So I went there, and I was like, okay, the money that you in the back of your head are holding off to spend at the bar, Katie, because this is how I have to rationalize my fucking self at this point, and it's fucking pathetic.
You think?
So
You think
that
it's
40,
pathetic?
50 bucks you're holding in your wallet so tight because you know you got to go to the bar, just spend it.
Fucking
Spend it on
hell.
something that you're going to like and you're going to end up making money from. And I was on the phone. I even called Ken and like, walk me through this. Like, talk me through this. I could do this or I could do that. She's like, go to fucking Hobby Lobby. So I did. I got some cool shit to work on my crosses, which I'm absolutely excited that I went because I ended up finding this really badass cross. And I was like, Kim, I only got this much in my fucking bank account, but I really want it. So I'm
One
gonna
sec.
sell a bunch of
I gotta
crosses.
get my
I'm gonna come back
charger.
and get this cross that I want for myself because it is just beautiful. And it ended up being half off, but still, I didn't want to say this motherfucker, how lovely of her. It was like, here's $10. Get the fucking, it was half price. It was 21, but still, you know, I just thought, oh, what a nice fucking thing. And that, like, I don't know, it gave me a little, like, I can do this. I can do it. I'm going to put this giant cross on my wall. Wait until you guys see it. I can't believe I got it for the price that I did. And she was scared that if I waited, they'd all be gone. So I ended up getting shit for my crosses and getting this giant. Oh, I got this picture for Shelly too. You know how she has, oh, Kyle, you know how she has the Chanel room, her makeup room? I found the perfect picture that will go in with her room, and I'll show you guys here in a minute. You'll understand why.
She was complaining she has no money for a dog and food for cat or cat and dog food. Yeah, has vodka and cigarettes and Hobby Lobby, and one of her simps, Rhonda, sent her pet food. Look, she says she smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Well, how much are packs of cigarettes that she smokes now? Like $7.50, $7, $8, $9, $10. I mean, that's at least, you know, a month, $500 just in cigarettes, if not more. If not more. That's that amount of money is more than most people's car payments. That amount of money right there. What's up, AK? What's going on? So between the booze and the cigarettes, just alone, she's probably spending at least $1,000 a month, at least. And who gives her that money? Her chat, her mods, her friends, right? So everyone should feel sympathetic to her because her mods and people in her chat, her viewers, support her habits. And no one should say anything about it. We should all just cheer her on and just be cool with it and just say, yeah, let her do her thing, and she'll just work it out eventually. When she's been saying this same fucking shit over and over and over for how many fucking years now? For how many years? I mean, give me a fucking break. What's
Had
up,
to get it.
Carlos?
I even took a picture.
Big
I
Tresh.
made Kim go
1K.
over to her channel
Soon
and
to be
make sure it wasn't on her
2K.
back wall yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know she goes to artsy stores too. I'll show you. I love this picture.
Oh, yeah, she got 98 Patreons after pulling that last stunt that she did when she flipped out on Orange. You know, somebody was checking the EPO filing. There is still no EPO filing on her. You know, so I think it's all bullshit. I asked Orange, I said, listen, Orange, if you show me the EPO filing, because they give you a copy when you file it. They give you a copy when you file it. I said, if you send that to me and show me some pictures of the damage that she did in your place, like you said she did, I'll bring you on stream. We'll show them together. Guess what? He hasn't sent me shit. He hasn't sent me jack motherfucking shit. This is all a fucking scam. Prove me wrong. Let's go. Let's get it.
So, anyways,
Yeah, they give you a copy.
I don't want you guys to judge me, but I figured out today I am not going to be able to do
It's
this without.
bullshit.
I'm not going to be able
Like
to
DC said,
get sober
bullshit.
the way I need to get sober without like some serious fucking help. And we're talking about like rehab, and I hate to even say that word,
I'll show you your shit in a little bit
but
here, AK.
I know I'm to the point where I've tried
lunatics.
so many times to do it on my own and I just failed. Like even today, I started sweating like a motherfucker, shaking like a motherfucker. I'm like, here we go. Here we fucking go. My head's been pounding since I woke up yesterday. One thing I realized is I'm not going to be able to do it unless I go to like treatment or something.
Oh, fuck out of here.
And so
Why's that shadow blurry?
called around to a few places today and I got some information and all that.
It was broken. It doesn't usually look like that. Oh, probably because it just got uploaded recently. Thank you to Miss Fucking Nobody for letting me review this. Appreciate it. Much live.
I'm still gathering it. I gotta fucking go to rehab, man. That's gonna be the only way I can fight this.
She
I
said the
think. I
same
don't know,
thing
because look,
with Leslie,
I
with
couldn't
Doug,
survive anymore. I made
Big.
it. I made it till 5 o'clock today, and I already had, I've been sipping on this, and immediately, can I just tell you, like, I know I'm still shaking and my eyebrows are twitching and all that, and that's what happens when I do, and that's why I don't have my hair in, because I'm sweating like a whore in church. But I'm going to fucking end up having a heart attack or killing myself if I do this. I can feel my blood pressure
Remember, she said she was going to go to church. Whatever happened to that, huh?
rising in my head, because I do not have high
Some more
blood pressure.
bullshit.
But whenever my blood pressure goes up, my fucking head just pounds. That's why I was walking through Hobby Lobby today. It was bad. And I was like, man, I really do got to get help, don't I?
Can you talk shit
Like, I've
about
just come to
everyone? I
terms with
guess
myself. Like,
you won't be too well
I
liked.
thought I could do it. I thought I could do it on my own. And I was strong enough. And I also thought, like, some man's going to fucking save me and help me. That's never going to happen.
Rebel Russ, I don't know. Russell's being a rebel somewhere.
It's never going to happen.
What you want, Chunk?
And when I got to go in for an evaluation. And pretty much they said pack a bag. So when I go in for my evaluation, and I made it very motherfucking clear to them. I said, I will go in and you can tell me, and I need help with alcohol, but I will tell you right now, I will be bringing a vape pen, and I will be bringing my cartons of cigarettes, because there's no way I'm ever going to give up smoking weed, and right now I'm not going to give up smoking cigarettes. I can bring both in. I can't have any electronic devices. I can't have, oh God, there's a lot of things. I gotta have, everything has to be alcohol, even shampoo you bring in, down to, like, this is gonna be brutal, but I don't know what else to do at this point, because I'm not strong enough to do it on my own as much as I want to fucking do it on my own. I'm tired of sick and tired of being sick and tired, man.
It's the same thing. It's like on a loop. If you guys watch her, she says the same fucking shit over and over and over and over again. There's nothing new. We've all heard this line of bullshit before. Prove us all wrong. You don't have to get online and stream and tell everyone. Just go ahead and do it. Go to rehab, go to detox. Your medical's paid by the state. They'll cover all of it. And just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah. If you get a job, that will keep you busy too. But I don't think she could even function at a job at this point. I really don't. Because she has so many enablers, so many people just buying her all the booze, buying her all the cigarettes. Anytime she wants to go out, she fucking asks her chat. They give her money to go out to the bar. And they're the one is fueling all this shit. So if anybody should have problems with anybody else, it shouldn't be the reviewers that are reviewing her. It should be people in her chat or her mods, her friends. Those are the people that you should be questioning about what the fuck they're doing. I ain't giving her any money for it. I'm sure none of y'all in chat are giving her any money for it. So that's on them. All these weirdos with these weird ass narratives trying to say different shit. It's just nonsense. Who the fuck is Chubby Checker in there?
That being said, my insurance will cover 5 to 7 days, but I know that's not going to work. I need to be inpatient for at least 2 weeks to 30 days.
She just needs to drink
preferably
more.
30 days, but I could do the 2 weeks, and then they could put me in something called outpatient. However, my insurance will only cut. So basically what I'm going to fucking do is I got to have a long think about this, because I've done so many stints in, rehab before, where I've done 4 or 5 days and I get out and that day I'm fucked up, I need the long haul. The only time it ever worked was when I was in there for a lot, and I did like a lot of therapy. So the one that I'm talking to has a program where, okay, my insurance will cover a certain amount of days, but other than that, then it'll be like $200, pretty much $200, $250.
Here she goes. Here's where the grift starts. Here's where the con starts. Her medical insurance will cover up to a certain point, but she needs this excess amount of cash. This is where it all starts. This is where it all begins with her next con. I've been to rehab several times. I know how it works. It will cover up most like 28-day rehabs. That's what they call it, like 30-day, 28-day rehabs. Though the insurance is covering the whole thing. They don't just tell you right off the bat, we're going to cover up this much and then you got to pay this much after. Now, if there's like aftercare and things like that, or therapy that you're going to get afterwards and shit like that, then yeah, there's going to be a cost to that. But just getting in there initially, getting through that detox phase, having doctors look over you, for the first few days to make sure that you're doing all right, giving you the proper medication to get through. She's probably going to need lithium. I know she said she was already prescribed it, but they're going to give that to her if she does go to rehab. And they'll make sure that she takes it the right way. But I mean, this is all fucking bullshit. This is where the money starts coming in.
50 day. I want to stay in there for as long as I can. So I'm going to do, okay.
Hey, what's up, man?
I don't know. I'm going to come up with the fucking money and do it.
See,
once and for all.
She's got to come up with the money, then she's going to do it. See, she starts tugging at people's heartstrings. I need some money, and then I'll get into rehab.
This is my plan.
It's the same shit. Same shit, different grift. I mean, get the fuck out of here. That's pretty fucked up to make people feel bad. Like they got to pay your way so you can get fucking...
This is what I want to see happen, okay? And right now, I'm just thinking, and never mind. I don't even know if I want to talk about this to you guys yet, because then people are going to be holding me to everything, and I just don't know. I'm just having a long think about it, I feel like my insurance covers a week. I can, with the support of as much support as I have, I can come up to pay out of pocket the other week, or whatever money I come up with, I'll just stay there until the day they kick me out till I run out of money. Then they'll put me in outpatient, which outpatient means you come there at 8 o'clock in the morning and you leave at 7 o'clock at night.
Get through the first,
and that out of pocket is like $45 a day, and that's it.
She's already calculating the part when she does outpatient. She's not even focusing on the initial, rehab. They're going to pay for the whole fucking thing. If you got state insurance, they want to see you get better. Because if you keep drinking and then you start having all these other ailments and you got more, tubes coming out of you, you got to go in and out of the ER more and all this shit, they're going to be paying more for your health care. So they want to get you into rehab. They want to get you feeling better. They want to get you cured. No, not really cured, but I guess, they want to get you to stop drinking. Okay. They want to get you sober. And, this is bullshit. It's bullshit.
As long until your program's over. And then she said, and then they require you to do something called 90 and 90, which means you got to go to 90 meetings in 90 days. And I have to get like signatures and all that. And then once I complete it, you have to complete the program for insurance to cover the complete thing. If you leave against medical advice or against your counselor's advice and all that, then you don't complete the treatment and you pay out of pocket completely for it. So you can't just up and leave. That's the thing.
That's bullshit.
So you got to complete the program. So I don't know. This is a lot of information. I got pretty much it's the same at all the places that they'll take.
It's a slap in the face, Katie, when you try to make up your own nonsense about rehabs, when there's actually people that have gone through it, it's a fucking struggle. It takes a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of strength that you obviously don't possess. And you're just, it's a slap in the face to everybody that's been through it. It's a slap in the face to all these addicts out here that are in recovery, that have put in the time, that put in the work, and that have stuck, stuck to their plan, whatever plan has helped them get through it. And you're just making up shit as you go. Nothing that you just said makes any sense. It's not the way any of it works.
My state insurance at, because I'm on the fucking nutrition program and all that. And, I've talked to a couple of them, but the lady that I've been talking to the most, and she's called me a couple of times because I told her I'm in active addiction. So now they got to call you and check up on you and shit.
Oh, God.
And I was telling her today, I was like, I'm fucking sweating. I'm shaking. My head is pounding. And she said, with what you told me and the amount you drink, she was like, can you get here right now? Can you come and get your evaluation right? Like, she's trying to get me in the door now. And I'm like, no, I can't. The biggest thing that's holding me back is
welcome, Boom Boom. Welcome.
I have a
very important. Thanks for subscribing.
I have a very important doctor's visit on next Wednesday, and I could very possibly get this too. I'm going to get this too fucking taken out. I can't be in rehab and fucking miss this appointment. And plus, I know 4 or 5 days is not.
If you have doctor's appointments and you're in rehab, they'll make sure you get to your doctor's appointment. Let me tell you that. Usually the doctor will come into your rehab, or they will escort you to your doctor's appointment to make sure all your other issues are fixed, because they want to get you sober. They want to get all these procedures that you keep having done, your stints in and out of these ERs, these hospitals and all this shit, all these different things that you're doing, draining tubes, I don't know, all this weird shit that you got going on with you. They want to get you fixed. All right. They want to get you sober. They want to get you, to a place where you can be a functioning member of society again.
Not going to fucking help me, you guys. I know, I've been there. I've done it. I've got to get brainwashed. I got to get beyond that. I got to feel like I'm strong and I can go out and face the fucking world before I do, or it's just going to be a waste of fucking time.
Exactly.
So like I told her, look, I can come up with the money. I'll come up, babe, but until then, let me come up with the money. And I told her about the visit and all that. She was like, how do you know you're going to be alive to that visit? I'm like, oh, here we go with the AA shit. She said, with as much as I drink, it's not, I need to have medical supervision to detox. So
all these excuses that she's coming up with, you could just tell she'll never go. She's not even being serious or even thinking about going. It's not even a serious thought in her head, because everything that she's thinking about, she has something, a reason why it's not going to work. When you're ready to go to rehab, you're throwing your hands up and you're like, I'm done. I can't live this life anymore. I can't be like this anymore. I give up. And if I don't go to rehab, I'm going to die. That's what the point you get to. And you don't question anything. You show up there and you say, yes, doctor. I'll do that, doctor. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's no questioning or maybe this, maybe that. It's yes, doctor. Yes, doctor. And that's what you do if you want to get sober, if you want to get better. And then it's an everyday struggle after that, once you do get sober.
I don't know, just a lot of fucking information all at once. You know what I mean? And I don't know what I want to do. I know what I need to do. I know what, deep down, I know what I want to do. I'm just scared. I don't know why. I feel like
there's nothing you have to do other than pack a bag and show up at the rehab and say, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, doctor. That's it.
I don't know if I could do it. I want to, and I definitely don't want to take this big step and then let down everybody. That'll be like the ultimate for me. Like, just fucking die now if you embarrass yourself in front of the internet and everybody who cares about you if you can't fucking do it. So if I make this big step and I fail, I'm worried about it.
No, she's not her world. Her world.
Like, what if I fuck up again or something like that? And then I've spent what 30 days and over 2 weeks in a rehab, and my supporters,
No
and I know
shit.
you guys will come through, especially when I say, hey, I'm going to
No.
fucking rehab. I know that's ultimately what my supporters want to hear, and the fucking wallet books will come out, and I'll be there. And hell, I'll end up being there 6 months if it were up to you guys. I know, but I'm only trying to be there because I'm worried about rent. I'm worried about other shit too. I need to do these. If I'm going to do this, there's so much more to it than just, hey.
You can't pay rent if you're dead. Y'all know what I'm saying? You can't pay bills. You can't pay the gas bill. You can't pay the electric bill. You can't pay the water bill. All right? So, your health should be the first and foremost, most important thing to you. Pack a bag. Come on. Get going. Get going.
Come into treatment and you're here for, no, I got a life. I have animals. I have rent, and I'm already $800 behind again, which I'll get caught up. But I have got to worry about that before I can just sign myself up and get myself in a bigger, deeper hole. So when I get out, it's going to send me right back to drinking, once every stress that I'm trying to deal with is right there back in my face. Like, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm scared.
Exactly, Cooter.
I'm
Good
sweating like
point.
a whore in goddamn church. I hate that about detoxing. I don't sweat that much, but I had to take my hair out and everything. Look at Ken and Barbie.
They're going to load you up on so much lithium when you show up to detox and you detox on the right way. You'll be doing the lithium shuffle for probably the first 4, 5, 6 days. The amount of booze you drink on a daily basis, they'll load you up on lithium. You won't even know what's going on. It won't matter. You won't care if you're sweating. You won't care if you're shitting yourself. You just won't care because they're going to give you the type of medication that's going to basically cleanse you. It's going to help. It's going to take your mind off of it and give you medication to cleanse your body to get you through that. You're not going to be worrying about if you're sweating or if you got your plastic teeth in or if you got your makeup on or you got your wig on. None of that matters. None of that matters when you're there. And if you go there with this type of attitude and you see other people at a rehab and they're really trying to get better and you go in there questioning all this shit or acting like a jackass, they'll throw your ass right out. And the people there won't appreciate it. Because there's people there that they know if they don't get better and if they don't get better immediately, they're going to lose their life. And they probably already lost a whole lot coming up to that. And the biggest thing when going to a rehab is knowing that once you get sober, you're going to have to deal with all the shame, right? And she kind of touches upon that a little bit in this stream. So she talks about the shame and stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of shame when you're drinking, when you're drugging, and when you're doing all kinds of that shit. You do a lot of bad stuff. Okay? All addicts do it. There's no saint amongst addicts. There just isn't. And you do deal with a lot of shame once your mind clears and your body feels better and stuff. Once you get through the physical stuff, then it's all mental. The addiction is more mental than it is physical. Getting over the physical things is actually a lot easier than the mental part of this. And yeah, you just got to go there. And I mean, if people are trying to get better and you're struggling and you don't know what's going to happen the next day, you just want to get better. You got to get better. This isn't a game. This isn't a joke. You can't con people with this. You can't grift people with this. And there's a lot of people that are in this space that are sober, that are addicts in recovery, or addicts that keep falling back into their addiction and going back into active addiction. So, acting this way and talking this way is just stupid. And it's pissing a lot of people off, including myself.
I'm just overwhelming shit right now. And I'm just thinking, I'm just having a lot of thoughts that I'm just ready to be done once and for all. I'm tired of letting down people. I'm tired of saying shit I don't mean. I'm tired of fucking paying
You need
karma
a
for shit that I
routine.
didn't even remember doing.
They'll
Like,
put you
it's
on a
so not me
routine.
when I'm drunk. I can't even watch myself when I'm drunk. It's absolutely fucking
It
embarrassing.
is
I don't know. I'm like,
embarrassing.
who in the fuck is this person? Absolutely disgusts me. I can't do it.
Then go to
I
rehab.
was screaming into a fucking piece of shit. And
Go.
I mean,
You need a routine. When you go to rehab, they'll give you a job. Once you get over that physical stuff and you start feeling better physically, then they start working your mind. One day for a few days you'll make all the coffee. The next few days you'll rotate through. You'll do the dishes. You'll sweep the floors. Then you'll do the vacuuming. You got to get in a routine. You got to get in a routine, all right? And that's just the way it works. And yeah, it's embarrassing. And you're going to have a whole lot of embarrassment. And it's probably going to get to the point, if you do end up going to rehab and getting sober, my suggestion to you is you don't even ever pick up that phone, ever go on social media again and look at that shit, because this is going to be very embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. But I'm going to tell you right now, you see all those channels out there of all the destruction, all the pain that you've caused people. The more you go on like this, the more it's just going to keep building up and up and up. More channels are going to keep popping up, more videos, more shame for you to come back to. So it's either, suck it up, buttercup, pack a bag, go up to rehab and deal with it. I mean, you're just going to keep on this path. It's not going to last much longer. I mean, those other people that are saying that, I agree with them, because no one can live this lifestyle and live a long life. It's just not physically possible. You can't wear a body down like this day after day after day and survive it.
if that's the most, there's been multiple, absolutely. Look,
Caprice was
what
sunshine.
anybody else who is me would be absolutely humiliated to show their fucking face on camera again. But look at me every day. Here I go, because
You're drunk every day.
I don't know why.
That's how you get through it. You get drunk.
I have this deep,
She'll drink. Yeah,
deep,
they
deep
don't
fear
allow a hand
that I'm going to fail.
sanitizer in most
And
rehabs. They don't.
why do I care? I've failed about everything else in my fucking life, but this is like,
Like
this is a
Nike says,
big,
just do it.
big,
Damn right,
big
honey
deal.
cake girl. I agree.
This is probably the biggest deal I'll ever deal with in my life.
Yeah.
And I thought that,
You won't care about any
having the
fucking
surgery was
spray
going to be
can.
enough. I had a
You won't
feeling
care.
this is going to be a battle that I'm going to fucking fight the rest of my life. But again, I'm not going to give up smoking weed, because anyone who's trying me on that, you can fucking suck my ass. No, I'm not doing that. I get it. I don't do any other drugs. Like, yeah, I've dabbled here and there and bullshit, but my addiction problem is definitely alcohol. That's my drug of choice. And I'm not trying to switch over to another drug either.
And here she goes. She thinks she's going to be able to smoke weed in a rehab. There's not one fucking rehab in the whole fucking country, in the whole United States. I don't know about Canada. I mean, there's no rehab that's going to allow you to smoke weed when you're at the rehab. That's just not going to happen. Especially, you're in a state where it's banned, where it's not even legal. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, come on. Is she fucking serious? These people take her serious? They want to give her empathy and sympathy? She wants to go to rehab and smoke weed.
But I'm telling you, hands down, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm not going to quit smoking pot. Nope. Never. Not going to happen. No way. The moment I get out of that fucking facility, I'm going to have my little vape pen, or I'm going to have a joint. I'm going to be like, I can do this. You don't need to stop at the bar. You don't need alcohol. You can do this.
They're not going to let you smoke weed in rehab. I'm sorry, but they're just not. It's just not the way it works.
I mean, I beat Oxycontin addiction. You know,
alcohol is probably
I've
the most
overcome so much shit in my life. I need to overcome this.
That's why you don't want to do it. Grow some cojones. I thought you're a big bad bitch. Ms. Fucking Wonderful. Internet gangster.
Shakes. I hate that. Sit here and look at my hand, and I can't even keep my fucking hand still.
Blech.
I have a fucking tube in my goddamn stomach, and that's how far I let it go. It's just time, man.
Only think she's beaten.
So anyways, with that being said, I've got to get better. And I will get better, and I'm not going to die. I refuse to fucking die like this. I refuse.
Is that your problem? The way back?
And yes, Bridget, you fucking motherfucker. Oh, yeah, and Shelly pisses me off sometimes too. You know, but she's like, this woman is dying. Look at her hair. Look at her appearance. Her teeth are falling out of her head. And that pissed me off. Listen, my teeth are falling out of my head because I had gastric bypass and I have malnutrition. Of course, the alcohol does not help the situation at all. But the main reason is because I'm malabsorption, malnutrition and shit. That's something else I want to get control of because I can't gain fucking weight. I never thought in my life I would have a problem with this. Are you fucking kidding me? That's something else. I did speak to the
you were gaining weight.
The lady about recruiter, whatever.
I could tell you were cutting back a little bit on the booze.
I said, and you know, she was telling me about how the daily schedule will go, where you eat at a certain time and certain times, and I'm like, no, I've got gastric. I got to be able to graze throughout the day. Like I'm not going to be able to sit and eat 3 square meals a day. She said that they have 24-hour care, like nurses and staff are all there, and I'll be able to. They'll put me on the same, especially with me being in the dietitian program or the nutrition program.
That's right, Christy girl.
I'll be able to eat what I want because I'm not. She said a lot of our food is high. A lot of people need carbs. They need all this. I was like, I don't eat carbs. Hey, that was what bothered me. Once she said it's high carbs, lots of muffins, breakfast food, so I was like, I don't eat that shit. I was like, I don't eat sausage. I don't eat.
When an intake person is talking to you about coming to a rehab, they're not talking to you about what you eat. They don't give 2 fucks. Rehab's big business, big money, real big money. All they care about is knowing what you use, how much you use, and when you can be there. That's all they care about. They're not talking about your fucking diet. They got a fucking cafeteria. They let you eat whatever the fuck you want in rehabs. You could smoke a fucking 20 packs of cigarettes. You could have all your mods send you a carton a fucking day. You could smoke a carton a day, and you could eat up 200 pounds of fucking food at the fucking buffet. They don't give a fuck about your diet. They just want to get you off the drugs, and alcohol is a drug. So let's just say drugs from this point forward. They want to get you to stop drugging. All right? All that other shit is mute. It's null and void. I want you to pack a bag, say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, doctor, let's go. Get in there and put in the work. Put in the work.
But I'll have options, too, for my dietary restrictions. Like I'll be able to get my oatmeal, and I'll be able to have cottage cheese, all that, and my cheese sticks and stuff. She already said that's like the basic stuff that they have during the food or whatever, and I'll be able to take it back to my room too. So that made me feel better.
Eat a whole bag of fucking string cheese at night.
Pancake breakfast or something like that with a bunch of fucking drugs, slobby. No.
Yeah, see,
bunch of
we ain't
drunk
good enough for her.
slobs sitting around watching them fucking eat. Me too. I can't eat, you know?
Oh
And I
God,
know
listen
I'm
to
talking
this.
down about it because ultimately that's how I feel about myself. I'm just a fucking piece of shit drunk slob. And here we go. I got to go fucking eat crow. But I don't want to be sitting there. I just want to be left alone and go and do this.
You want your own personal rehab
But you guys already know how I am with
with your
food. If
whole
I don't have
your
my
whole
fucking
staff
food,
just for
we're
you?
done. That's
Who the
it. I
fuck
don't
you think
care.
you are, Britney
Stick it on
Spears?
my fuck insurance and everything.
Fucking hell.
I,
The
she said one of the things
audacity.
that I won't have there.
The
I can
entitlement.
bring my cigarettes and all that. I cannot have electronic devices. She was like, no regular caffeinated coffee and no, what was it, caffeine, no pops either. And I was like, I don't drink that shit anyways. I
You
don't
can
care.
drink as much
I said I
soda as
drink
you
like
want.
apple juice. I drink
As much,
milk
what are you
and
talking
vodka
about?
cranberry, and that's it. She's like, well, you're not getting vodka cranberries here. But
They have everything at rehabs. I mean, there's got to be a bunch of people that have been to rehab in this chat. They got soda. They got that chocolate milk that you like. They got apple juice, orange juice, cranberry juice. You know, they got everything. They got skim milk, 1% milk, 2% milk. I guess it depends on how good the rehab is. But they don't give a fuck what you drink. You drink as much fucking coffee as you want. That's what they're making first thing when they wake up is fucking caffeinated coffee. Smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee. I mean, you got to be kidding me. You just make this shit up? You turn the camera on and you just pull shit out of your ass and you just make shit up that are about serious fucking topics. And I guarantee 80% of the people in your chat either have been to a rehab or they know somebody that has, that's very close to them. They know you're fucking talking shit, that you're full of shit.
she's like, there's milk, and we have a juice bar where you get apple and orange juice, and then also a water machine. I thought that was pretty cool. At any time of the day or night, you can go and get that.
Yeah, don't talk shit, just take a shit.
And you can smoke cigarettes as long as you're not in a group meeting. You can smoke pretty much whenever you want on the adult unit. She said they have a smoking area and all that.
Adult unit?
Um,
There's a
so I
kid
don't know. It
unit?
don't sound that
The fuck
bad.
is she talking about?
I can't have my phone, which fucking sucks. But I'm gonna.
You're going
From the
to a
way she
rehab with an
sounds, like you go
adult
to
and a kid
breakfast at
unit?
fucking 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then from 8
What the
a.m. to
fuck?
9, you have therapy. From 9 to 10, you have something else. From 10 to 11, it's some other bullshit. Then from 12 to
God.
1, you have lunch. Then you have
Oh.
meditation time after lunch. I'm like, oh, nap time is what I'm calling that.
Oh
And
my.
then
Nap
you
time.
have more therapy until dinner. Then after dinner, you go to an on-site meeting. Then after an on-site meeting, you get 2 hours of open
What,
lounge room.
Jessica?
Then you do your
What are you
nighttime
talking
meeting,
about?
group therapy. And then you have something called
Jessica from the West Side.
sleepy time, some ritual or something, probably where they go and chant, who knows. And then lights are out by 10:30. 10:30 at night?
You'll be on so much medication, you'll want to go to sleep at 7 o'clock. You're on a schedule. You're on a schedule. It's just not like, here, take this medication, read some things, do some meditation. You're on a schedule, and you have to. Once one thing starts, you got to be there right as it starts, and you got to be on to the next thing. And you got to take it serious. And if you don't take it serious, they'll give you a warning. They'll give you a few warnings. And if you keep, fucking around and shit like this, you think you're going to fall asleep and fucking the portion where they're doing meditation and, make a joke out of it, they'll throw your ass out. And when you're going through that and when you're trying to deal with all the shame and all the pain that you're dealing with inside from the shame and the guilt and all the shit that you're just going through your head as you're physically starting to feel better, but you're mentally just fucked. It's just not a game. You're going to want to do everything. You're going to want to do it the right way because it will be even more of an embarrassment if you don't do it the right way.
That's kind of.
It was just a dream. I used to read Word
And then
Up
there's
magazine.
also going to be a group for a family therapy session or whatever. And I was like, I don't have no family to come. Like,
What's that, Jamie Katz?
I'm not married or anything. I don't have any kids or whatever.
Cats, Jamie? What's
So
up, Kat?
I don't know about that time, but she's like, that's part of the treatment. You got to do like a family therapy or so. I told her I don't need all that.
She should serve the country. Do us some good.
Who in the fuck would come up there? Maybe Doug.
She could be an umbrella for the troops.
But Doug's not even my family anymore. He's not part of my life really anymore. So I don't even know. I know my mom and dad are definitely not going to fucking come up there. They're going to be like, no. My mom will be too stoned and my dad will be like, fuck that. I'm too tired.
Yeah, she'll go through the stages of grief. Yep. And the stories that you hear in rehab are just devastating.
I am. I'm not taking my dad. No, hell no, I'm not inviting my parents. They'll come in smelling like fucking weed and booze and everything. No, cigarettes and dogs.
They'll have family day, family weekend, something like that. Most rehabs do.
I'm just not even going to worry about that. I don't care. I don't need anyone to come up there on that family. Or that is like a requirement, she said. But like I told her, I'm not married. I don't have no fucking kids. And my parents are old. They're not going to come up. And my friends all live out of state. And the ones that live in state will be at the bar. So there's no reason for it. I don't need that. But she's like, there will be other there will be participation activities or whatever. So.
As she sips the alcohol down.
Mike, like I'm going to ask fucking Orange to come up there. Did you see what he's done to me so far? Yeah, please. Another very intimate, very hard thing in my life for you to experience it. Dog me out on the fucking internet about. Can you imagine that punk ass? First of all, I would never ask him to come up there and see me. But if I did, could you imagine as soon as he gets in his car, be on the phone with fucking bodegas and all the other homos and with his shirt off and the fucking the parking lot of the fucking rehab giving a detailed report.
See, it's comments like that, MFW. If you did get sober and then you came back and watched that after putting in the work and sobering up, going through all the therapy, hearing everybody's stories, just dealing with it physically and mentally, and you came back and watched a clip like that, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, you say so much racist shit, homophobic, transphobic, Atlantophobic. I mean, all kinds of crazy phobics. I mean, it's just embarrassing. I don't even know how you're not. Well, you're never embarrassed because you're always drunk, is what it is.
Report of everything we just went through. Shit, fuck me, hell no, never. No, ma'am. No, sir. To you, Mike. Hell no.
Yeah, Chicago's a bad place to try to get sober.
Anything intimate that motherfucker ever found out about me was.
What's up, Trisha?
Right to hell no.
What's going on?
If I asked anyone to come up there during family night, maybe Meredith. But I don't even care. I'm not worried about it. Even I'll sit in the group and let them all fucking talk to their family. I don't. Someone bring up Royal in the Titans.
Brother, that's the senator.
That's my family. Here we are all hunting. Works if you work it. And I'll be like, Royal, lay the fuck down. Can you imagine?
Dude. Some places in Chicago, you get crack on one side of the street and heroin on the other. This is a fucking war zone.
And then
just filled with drugs.
Whatever the counselors say, they'll probably put me on antabuse. After that, you say the antabuse ain't no fucking joke, dude. Like you can't even use mouthwash on antabuse, or you get violently sick. Which I didn't ask, but I had talked to someone in the medical profession. They said with your condition and what you have, there is no way that a doctor, like your surgeon, will okay in abuse, because if you do even snip and you start
Where's S Jam? Where is S Jam? Because he needs to go to rehab too. If anybody sees S Jam, tell him to come in my chat. I want to have a discussion with them. Because I was watching that dude the other night, and he kept drinking and barfing and then drinking and barfing. That dude needs to go to rehab himself. Maybe they can go to the same rehab together. And then afterwards, maybe they can become a couple. And then, that's no shade. I'm not trying to throw shade at F Jam's girly. But you never know what could happen.
violently puking and you blow your fucking stomach up. So I don't know what my options will be, but we'll see. I'm just sick and tired of everyone saying I'm gonna fucking die, and it's really ate a hole in my head now. And I just think about, I
Just
don't want
make
to
shit
fucking
up,
die,
Alex. She
and I
does.
don't want people to think I'm gonna fucking die. I'm just gonna have to go on and get better. So, anyways, guys, like I'm telling you,
Katie, you were just in the hospital. Had tubes running all in and out, in and out, in and out of you. You were just in the hospital acting like, you weren't going to take another breath. And then you just went right back to drinking. Like a week later, after putting all those people through that and seeing you like that. I get it. You don't respect yourself, but you don't respect anybody that watches you. Anybody that shows any type of love your way, anybody that supports you, to put them through that. I mean, for those people out there that really do care about you, I feel really bad for them, because I mean, this is real talk. This, no bullshit or anything like that. But you put them through hell, seeing you like that, and then just going right back to drinking so quickly. That's how you fuck people's heads up. And yeah, you probably do have people out there that do care about you, but look what you're doing to them. Look what you're doing to them. It's a fucking shame. It's a fucking shame. It really is. And a lot of these people are struggling themselves. Been through a lot of trauma, been through a lot of loss. They probably got people that they know that do have illnesses that they can't even, cure themselves from, or, I guess there's no cure, but get better from and live a better life, have an opportunity at a better life, that have terminal diseases. You have you have a choice, you have a chance. A lot of people out here don't. A lot of people out here know others that don't. But to do that to people, while you film yourself in the hospital like that, there were some points in there that it made it look like you weren't going to take another breath, to be perfectly honest. And then you go right back to drinking right in front of all these people. It's like a big fuck you to them. It really is. It's disgusting. I don't know how you have a single person left in your chat after this. I really don't. And I'm being dead ass. Not fucking around, not trying to make jokes or anything. And this would go to anybody that did that shit. And this isn't the first time that you've done this to people. You do it over and over and over again. And then you wonder why you go to Miss Fucking Nobody's chat, or you go to her videos and you see the comments and you see all that shit, all that hate, all those people that don't like you. This is why. And it's just going to increase exponentially as time goes on, because you keep doing this shit.
now my insurance is going to pay for a week, but I know a week's not going to be enough. I need to be there at least 2 weeks
Yeah,
to a month, at least,
congratulations, Jessica Rizzo.
so
Let's
I
get
need
some
to
bees up in the chat for
come on.
Jessica
I've got
Rizzo.
crosses to make. I went
She's
and got
fighting
new
that fight,
supplies. I'll
going through
come
the
up with the
everyday
goddamn
struggle.
money to do it. It's either life or death at this point. And
When it's life or death, there's no thinking about it. You just do. Pack a bag and go. There's no question this, question that. What about this? What about that? You go. Just like you go to a horse, you want to get a horse to go, just let's go. Get a step in. Get
Hey,
going.
hold on. Katie, you can do this. You have a lot of people that care. Oh my God, from Melissa? I thought you were mad at me. I thought you were mad at me. Holy shit. That's what I'm talking about. People who are surprising me right now. Just put it in there. I'm not going to touch my PayPal or anything from
What's
here
up,
on
Brennan?
until I
Brennan
get the
V.
fucking money
How you doing?
up. And I promise that that's just what I got to do. Actually, I'm going to do a GoFundMe because I
Go
think,
fund me.
well, first of all, GoFundMe, you got to like prove where the money's going to. And I don't want anyone, I don't want the haters to be like, oh, she's grifting and going to get money and go to the bar for a
You GoFundMe. You have to prove where the money's going. Have you seen what people have been grifting off of GoFundMe lately? Have you seen it? They so that weird chick that looks mutated and shit. That Belinda person. She did a GoFundMe for glasses, and she got multiple pairs of glasses, and she got herself a riding lawnmower. They don't check that shit. This is another bullshit excuse so you can fucking keep your grift going. GoFundMe. Get the fuck out of here.
fucking 30-day binge or something
That's
like
like some
that. No,
joke.
I'll show you the transactions straight from my fucking debit card, straight from my PayPal or whatever, the GoFundMe. I'll have it probably go into my bank account. I'll show you guys where I'm using the money to pay for what in the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah,
But I'm not ready
Melissa.
for that yet.
That's Scotty's friend.
I'm going to do 24-hour streams. I'm going to set up
They're
a
besties.
special thing for that so that I can show all the receipts. So everything's transparent. Because you know immediately they're going to go and say, "Oh, I'm spending the money on something else," and I don't want that either. I just got to do this, okay? And
Okay,
if you
so get
guys want
to
to
it.
come up,
How
if
much
I can
money
put
you
your
need?
name on family nights,
How much
then
money?
anybody who wants to come up,
Throw out a
because it's
number.
going to be once a week, and depending on how long I'm there, I'm going to be there once a week. I'm going to deal with a family night with nobody, with
Yeah,
fucking
exactly,
nobody.
Missy. Yeah, just put it in there, and I'm not going to touch my PayPal. Yeah, like pull it up to a full gas station and telling them just fill it up. All right. She sure did, AK. You've seen those. You've seen those DMs.
No, I'm sure they don't, Donna. And no rehab's gonna fucking say, yeah,
Yeah, she
sure, you can
lies
go
about
ahead and smoke
everything.
weed. But I'm telling you, that is it. This is it. Do you want me to give alcohol up for life or not? Because I will not give up. If that's the case, then
Here she goes. Listen to what she says here. She's saying she will not go to rehab unless they allow her to smoke weed. There is not a rehab in the United States that will let you go in there and smoke weed. Even if you have a fucking medical card and all this other shit, they'll put you on different things that will help you for the reasons that you might be smoking weed, but they're not going to let you smoke weed in there. You know, most rehabs look at weed as a gateway drug. They do. They're not going to allow it in there. They're not going to let you smoke weed. So let's just rewind that. So, grift shut down. She's shutting this grift down on her just by her own words.
I'm gonna be there once a week. I'm gonna deal with a family night with nobody, with fucking nobody.
Another excuse. You shouldn't have used this as a topic.
No, I'm sure they don't, Donna. And no rehab's gonna fucking say, yeah, sure, you can go ahead and smoke weed. But I'm telling you, that is it. This is it. Do you want me to give alcohol up for life or not? Because I will not give up. If that's the case, then fuck it. I'll die now. Never mind. Never fucking mind. I'll figure out how to fucking beat this on my own without medical help or whatever.
And there you go. There you go. So if you're giving her money in hopes that she's going to go to rehab, she's not going. You just heard it right there. Because there's not a rehab in this country that will let you smoke weed as an excuse to stop drinking alcohol. That's like if I showed up at well, actually I did go through that, you know. And I'm not trying to claim like I'm like this you know, I'm better than anybody, better than the next person. I've been through some fucking crazy ass shit, but I'm trying each day to do better, to be better. But when I went in there for opiates and opiate abuse and shit like that, hard drugs, um, they I was on anxiety medication for 15 years at that point, 15, 16, 17 years. And I would take it. I didn't overtake it or anything. They would not give me my anxiety medication because it was another addictive substance that could be looked upon as a gateway substance to, going back to what I was on before. So I couldn't. They put me on other stuff, and I didn't like it at first. I didn't, but it's just the way that it was, and there's nothing I could do about it. You know, there just wasn't. So there's just not a rehab that's going to allow you to smoke weed because you're going to stop drinking. You can't bargain with a rehab facility. They're licensed, they're bonded, they're insured. What the fuck?
But I'm not giving up. I don't care. And I'm not going to go in there and argue. And that's basically what I was trying to tell. And they're like, the way she's saying is they're focused, and then it's going to be focused on
She'll stick to one night
the main problems. Of course they don't want me. I am not giving up smoking weed. That's it. And that's all there is to it. I will fucking throw the bottle down on the ground if I get it, the help that I need. And I think I can through this program. I don't know. She's making me feel good about it. The first guy I talked to, I don't know. It was just kind of like,
fair trade.
What kind of insurance you got? All this. All right. Do whatever. But this lady is like, really talked to me a lot yesterday. She called me back today. I feel like this is probably the place I need to go.
Yeah, give me her name.
Oh, she wants me in there immediately.
Yeah, they want you in there immediately.
I said that I'm bringing my vape pen in, and I'm bringing a carton of cigarettes. She said, you can bring anything but electric devices. I said, well, what about the vape? She's like, that's an electric device. And plus, they ain't gonna let me have that if they see THC. Like, I already know.
You don't even like using the vapes, so you're gonna have to get rid of no dildos, no vapes. You like smoking cigarettes. I don't see why that's a problem. I don't know why you're bitching about that. Bring in 20 cartons, 50. Smoke a carton a day, 2 cartons. Go for it.
Well, basically, I just want to get the point across. Do not start on me about weed, because then I will kick open the door and say, fuck it, put it on it, charge it to the game. I'm out of this fucking rehab.
Yeah, they do. They specialize.
I don't have enough money to walk in the door yet. It's
you know what the lithium shake is, Jessica?
My insurance will only cover, she already knows my insurance is, and she knows how this works. It's only going to cover so many days. And I told her flat out,
you know what the lithium shuffle is, Jessica? When they give you the lithium, most people, when I was in rehabs, they didn't know what was going on the first week, and they were walking into the walls, and they would walk in. They'd end up on the other side of the building. They wouldn't know how to get back to where they were staying, back to the dorm or whatever room they were in. They didn't know how to get back there. They were so medicated. But yeah, I mean, they specialize in it. It's a practice, and they've been dealing with this for how many years in rehabs? Alcohol they've been dealing with the longest.
I'm going to need to be there for more. Yeah, I'm not going to come in there on a Tuesday and you guys kick me out on a Friday night and I go walking into fucking temptation after 4 days. That's not going to work for me. That is not going to work for me. I've done this. This is not my first rodeo.
Yeah, a lot of places won't allow Adderall either. They'll give you something different.
So I got a backup plan to the backup plan. If I can't come up with the money by raising it, which I absolutely want to on my own, I got to raise enough money to cover my rent and the bill, which isn't going to be, and I need to come up with a couple $1,000 to fucking pull this off, to be honest with you. And if it gets,
here it comes.
even if, say, I make enough money to cover my bill money and all that, and I don't have enough to stay inside the facility, I'm going to swallow my fucking pride and make a phone call that I never would want to fucking make any other time. But I'm just going to call Peter and be like, look, this is my situation. I got enough money to cover my bills. Is there anything you can do to pull strings to get my ass in there so I don't have to? Because, you know, Peter came from
Here we go with this Peter shit.
the best of the best. And he was the one who got me off of my fucking Oxycontin addiction when no other rehab facility could. But I was also in there the long haul. Even when I was supposed to be done, like I was court ordered was up, this motherfucker pulled strings because I wasn't ready to go back out into the real world yet. I got to stay another 6 months on the fucking hospital, on the fucking rehab facility. So.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
I hear you, private dancer.
I've got a couple of options, and it's time to just fucking swallow my pride and fucking do what I got to do.
It's not an easy thing. It is very scary.
So.
But just by the way that she's talking about it, she's not taking it serious. So she's just using this as an angle.
I don't want you guys getting involved. I don't want you all rushing over to his channel saying nothing. When I'm ready to make the fucking phone call, I'll make the goddamn phone call. I've had his number in my phone for years. But I know if worst comes to worst and I can't do it myself, and I'd much rather do it myself than having to fucking ask for help, okay? I'm already going to be asking for enough help. If worst comes to worst, I know that I got that one last lifeline. But I don't want to use that lifeline until I absolutely have to. You know what I'm saying?
He probably has no idea. You call him up and be like, who?
I don't know, Angela, because I'm on state insurance right now.
MFW from YouTube. Click.
And she was making it sound like, yeah, we know how this works and we deal with the insurance companies and this is how much they're going to, but you also have outpatient. And it's really, I mean, it's expensive out of pocket a day, but not like I was thinking. I was like, what is it? Like $800, $900 a day. And it's more like $200 a day. And then when I do outpatient, it's $45 a day, but insurance will cover some of outpatient too. So I might only have to walk in there with like $20 a day, which I could,
so full of shit.
I could come up with, and people are like, I'm going to outpatient and I need $20 or whatever. And like, as soon as I get over this and get this tube out, I'll be back at work and I'll be fine. But I need to do this so that I can go back to work full time and I can be self-sufficient and I can.
You know how much donations you would get when you're ready to go to rehab? You don't care about the money because you're trying to save your life. And there's no price too high that you're not going to, put above your own life. You know what I'm saying? And the way she's thinking, nobody else thinks that way. They just want to go and get better. I mean, if she went to that and went through that and came out and was sober, you know how much money she'd get from people? I mean, it'd probably be shit tons. Any back rent, back whatever it was. Turn your electricity back on, your water back on. I mean, I'm sure she'd get tons, but it's never going to happen. I mean, you just heard what she said. She's not going if she can't smoke weed.
Live life without fucking thinking I have no hope, and this is it.
Yeah, exactly, Cooter. State insurance covers 100% inpatient for as long as needed.
So.
Yeah, because they want you to get better. They want you to get better. Because if you don't, you're going to be in and out of doctors' offices.
I'm going to ask him. I'm going to try my damnedest to do this once and for all. And I think now more than ever, and just like the situation I'm in, and I don't want to die. I do want to have a good life. I want a normal life, and my life has never really been normal. So, well, somewhat normal. But I just want to get back on track. I don't want to do this anymore. I hate the regret. I hate feeling like I can't do anything without it, and feeling like,
Yeah, why don't you just chug some more booze and call more people homos? I'm sure that will make things all better for you, Katie.
the embarrassment, the shame, the things I say when I'm fucking shit drunk. I can't believe myself. I have said some of the meanest fucking things, and I know.
You mean like when you were imitating whipping a slave and how things should go back to the way they were during slavery? You mean clips like those? Yeah. Well, you do those pretty much nightly when you get hammered. The clips like that, streams like that, there's usually about 10, 15 clips that are all probably about right there, like equally like bad, equally vile and fucked up. So the more time that goes on that you're drinking at the pace that you do, at the rate that you do, these clips are going to continue to happen. So right now, you're just, your mouth is moving, but I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
No, I would never say that in real life. It comes from a place of just getting fucked with and being hurt. That I wouldn't say this. Hurt people hurt people.
It comes from a
I
place
get
called a
hurt and I
liquor
try to go
store.
brutal.
That's where booze comes from. Do you know that?
And when I'm drunk, I forget a lot of things. You know, things that I do and say. And when people tell me, I'm like, no way, I didn't do that. There's no fucking way. I'm sick and tired of having terrible relationships with guys from the bars and really wanting it to work and getting let down in the worst fucking possible ways.
You've told people you go to bars to meet dudes there. You don't want to be around guys that drink, but you go to bars to meet guys there. It makes no fucking sense. It just doesn't. Nothing that you say makes any goddamn sense. It's just a bunch of fucking nonsense. Yeah.
I'm tired of the one night stands. I'm tired of sleeping around. I'm tired of all of it,
Cliffy
man.
B.
I'm just tired of it.
What's up to Cliffy B?
Tired of the way people look at me. Tired of them saying I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm tired of motherfuckers who are so beneath me, fucking talking shit about me, getting fucking views off of me, making money off of me. This is fucking bullshit. I cannot do this. So the reason that I say that this is my final one.
Listen to this.
I can't believe Melissa. I thought Melissa hated me now. I'm not going to sleep with anyone in rehab, AR. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be fucking shitty that I'm there the first couple of days and like, did I really just do that? I already know how I'm going to be. First couple of days are going to be fucking horrible.
Oh my God.
Then I'm going to get used to it and then I'll end up doing it.
That's what your mod is concerned about if you're going to be sleeping with dudes in rehab?
I mean, if there's a hottie in there, I can't say that I won't. You know what I mean? But
God.
I'm just saying that's not my intention, going in finding like hot, sober dudes, okay? Even though in the end that might be all right. But walking into it, that's not my intention.
Exactly. Well,
it's like I got to really fucking get down to the bottom of why I fucking do this and deal with that. And then once I deal with that, then I'll be better and have a better class of man who won't leave me at fucking bars or go up on panels with enemies and try to sell me out or any of it. Just not just this one, any of the past ones.
I'm an enemy.
You know what I mean?
All of her enemies online to not get sober.
And I'm sure like out drink men under the table. So he'll be like, oh, yeah. And we'll go to the bar and I'll have one and then two and then three and then bring on the fucking shots. And then next thing you know, I'm fucking trash dancing on a fucking table. Like I know how to dance with my hands in the air and all that dumb shit that I do. Kick my leg up.
You ever seen
Play the
Deadlift's
same
dance
songs on
moves?
the jukebox. The bars know me here.
What's up,
They
Cheryl?
know Flowers is going to come on.
What's going
Sound of
on?
Silence is going to come on. I don't want that shit for myself anymore.
She's a
I want
whole
people to
ass
go back to
mess.
respecting me instead of all this disrespect on me. You remember when I first had people never fucked with me because at the end of the day, they
God.
fucking respected me. That is out the window. Now I've got to get gain respect back. And the only way I'm going to do that is being sober and getting my wits back to me, my fast wits,
You
where
got to
no
give
one,
respect to get respect.
as soon as you say
That's
something,
the
I'm
way
going to
life
have you
works.
already. I'm already
You
10
don't
steps ahead of
respect
you.
anybody.
You know, I lost that being drunk. I've let in a lot of fucking booger heads. I don't even know what to fucking call them. Losers of the goddamn like nags and shit like that talking shit about you. Fucking wish, bitch. All of you. Like I'd scribble something on your motherfucking window.
Oh, yeah, you would.
He's gotten a little too comfortable blaming shit on me, and I'm tired of it too. And that's a lot of motivation. All these fucking haters.
If you went to rehab, I guarantee once you get towards the end of rehab, you're going through all the therapy, and then you start jotting notes down of all the things, all the destruction that you've done over the years, and you start writing apology letters to people, and you write down people you want to reach out to that you've really treated like shit. I guarantee he'd be on your list. So you just don't think so, either because you're just going to continue doing this. You just don't give a fuck. Or, I don't know what to tell you. But, I mean, there's a whole group of people. I didn't even realize all these people exist out there. That there's so many people that you've just treated like absolute dirt. Like, and they have legitimate reasons not to like you. I mean, you've just left a trail of destruction online that I can see. So I can imagine what it would be like offline. There's got to be so many people. And it's going to continue to build up and build up and build up. It just is. You know what you did? You had people come out and say what you did. You told people that you did that. That you fucked with Neggs' property, that you wrote shit on his car. You told multiple people. And it's gotten back to them by multiple people. So why are you even lying about it? That's just another reason that's just for everyone should know, and I know, that all this rehab and all this shit that you're talking about is bullshit. Because when you get to the point when you're ready to check in a rehab, you're just like, fuck it. Fuck it. Yes, I'm a fucking drug addict. I'm a piece of shit. I did this and I did that. Yeah, I did all this. I'm going in. But you hear all the excuses coming from you. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. You need this, you need that. Yeah, whatever.
Out here blaming shit on me that I've never fucking done a day in my life just because I'm drunk and it's easy to blame it on the drunk girl.
Doug had a
We're not
car.
doing that anymore. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure he was, Cooter. It's probably one of the reasons why he stayed away since. I bet you it's one of the big reasons.
That's supposed to come. What do you mean? Why are you guys talking? Well, maybe I get to see him tomorrow. I told him that pretty
A real
much
private
he can't
dancer.
hold my dog from me because at the end of the day,
He
that's
will.
bullshit. That's my dog. And
She doesn't
I
think
want to
she's
see my
done
fucking
anything
dog.
wrong.
And I put my foot down. I did
Nothing.
that last week and then he didn't call me. But I pretty much crybaby to him the other day. He had to go out with his girlfriend the last couple of days or whatever. But he said Thursday that he would come and see me and with my dog.
That's not your dog.
And I hope he does, because if he does, I have those kebabs that I want to eat. I want him to chill. I don't want him to just come and I want him to hang out for a minute. I need to talk to him.
Okay, so you could threaten him some more? If he talks or does this or
And
that,
if he doesn't come over, I'm going to get in my car and drive over to his motherfucking house.
She's gonna break in. She's gonna break into Doug's house next. She's on a.
I'm sure it's going to be. I'm going to be an angry bitch the first couple of days, but then I wonder if they have chocolate milk. That's what I'm worried about. I know I'm petty. I
Oh
know. Okay,
God.
you guys, shut up. I don't care. If I can't have vodka cranberry, can I at least have chocolate milk? I didn't ask her that. That's a no.
You'll be on so much medication. You'll be on so much lithium. You won't know what the fuck you're drinking. You don't know. You won't care if you're drinking piss. You're drinking chocolate milk. If you're drinking cranberry juice. If you're drinking mud. You won't give a fuck.
An important fucking thing.
Oh, I'm sure, Brennan. She says she's
I'll just
done in
bring
the
my
past.
debit
She
card and
always
buy.
does.
I wonder.
What's up,
Well, she
Angela
said it's
G?
all like
Angela
you get
G, what's
meals
going
and all
on?
that included. But I wonder if
Throw
there's
these up.
like a actually I wonder how much is included because I want enough milk to get me through the whole fucking day.
Please live stream your
I don't
break-in,
drink
arrest, and
the
trial.
shit
Yeah,
like other people do. You know what I mean?
that'd be good
Plus, I have a
content.
fucking stomach problem. If I have to, I'll bring my own Nestle Quick in. There's Hussy. Hussy ho.
Another drunk. You
Yes, it
know,
is Hussy.
when you're a drunk, you're surrounded by other drunks. You, that's what you call a toxic environment. Hey, what's up, Cheryl? Hey, hun. Rehab involves taking full accountability. She likes playing the victim too much. I just don't see it.
I think they'll probably have chocolate
Spoiled
milk
baby,
in the
basically.
morning
Yep.
times or something. I hope they have it every time of the day. I don't know. Why am I worried about it? But I am. These are the little.
Let me read that again. Hey, ya hun. Rehab involves taking full accountability. She likes playing the victim too much. I don't just see it. Spoiled baby, basically. I just don't see a spoiled baby, basically. Yes, she is. Is this exactly what she is? Everything, all she's thinking about this, she's thinking about that. That doesn't happen. She's not mentally prepared. Her body's definitely physically prepared. But yeah, this is just bullshit.
Little things that I'm worried about.
Thank you, Cheryl.
I'm
I
just
appreciate it. Much love.
because if I
love.
have to, I wonder if they'll let you bring food in. I'll bring my own Nestle Quick or whatever. I just literally can't live without it.
They're not gonna let you bring
That's
shit
going to
in.
be
They're
hard.
gonna check your
Hard
bags.
part. I know. Like fuck the fucking vodka at that point. If I can't even have chocolate milk, then yeah, I'm just that'll be a problem.
Nobody's gonna.
And I don't want low fat chocolate milk. I got to have high protein. I got to have.
Tenderloin and rehab. No.
I'll drink whatever, to be honest, any kind of chocolate milk. But you know how I am. I'll bring my own fucking Nestle Quick if I have to. Just supply me with a gallon of milk a day, and we're good. And I'll sit there and do all my classes and do all my little paperworks and everything that I got to do. And go to the fucking dumbass family meetings with everybody else's family, and I'm gonna be sitting there alone. Can I bring one of my subscribers in a week? One of my mods? Can they come and visit on family night?
Sneak you in a bottle of booze. Is that what you want? God.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm overthinking it. That's what I'm good about that.
Cheryl.
Right.
Missy says, I don't understand how someone who grew up in poverty with a single father who is drunk half the time can be so spoiled. Did Doug create this monster? I don't know. I think, she tries to portray like, she came from nothing and whatever. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why she's so fucking spoiled. Seems to me she's been daddy's girl for a very long time, and he's taken care of her. I mean, he lives right next to her, so she probably whatever she wants and bitches about, she ends up getting at the end of the day. And it's probably the same way with Doug and all these other simps that are around her for long periods of time. Same thing.
That's it. Pot and chocolate milk. If I can have those, I can fight this. I can, but it's going to take a lot of fucking work. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather have a vodka over fucking chocolate milk or a joint or anything. Or a blunt, bowl. You know what I mean?
Her mom paid for her.
I'm not trying to put conditions on my sobriety whatsoever. I'm just saying I know what it'll take to get me through. I need cigarettes, pot and chocolate milk, and I can do this.
You won't want to call anybody once you get into rehab. That won't happen to the very end, and it's difficult to pick up the phone and to talk to somebody. My suggestion to you is pack
Glitter
a
bomb
bag
fan.
and go while you still can breathe.
When did he say that, hussy? Nah, I can't miss my appointment. But anyways, these are just thoughts in my head. I haven't agreed to anything. I'm just thinking, okay? And I'm bouncing ideas around with you guys. I just, this latest one sounded.
Yeah, guys, just give her money for the time being as she thinks, because she's got to think it over some. So she's going to, think about it, drink a few gallons of vodka as she's thinking about it. But in the meantime, just keep giving her money. And then she'll eventually come to a decision, and then she'll let you know on her time. But as she's thinking, as she's pondering, make sure that money keeps rolling in as she's thinking. All right?
Somewhat doable to me. Look, if it's already an issue. What do you mean? And look, if it's an issue, you guys, then never mind. Forget it. It's off the table. I won't even. I was just bouncing around ideas. That's it.
Your
I'm
fault,
not asking you guys for a fucking dollar right now or anything. I'm thinking myself through things, and that's it.
Fucking hell. This is something else. That's a good question.
Who
Jessica.
is? I'm just doing a lot of thinking right now, guys. That's it. I'm not asking you guys for a goddamn dollar or anything. I'm just telling you what I'm preparing. If I do decide to do this, and I haven't decided anything, this is pretty much, it's all out on the table. Like, I've got to be able to do it completely. I can't do it half-ass, because I know me. If I go in there half-ass, I'll be sitting there thinking, yeah, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here, and I'll be at the phone. I know how I am. This ain't going to take 2 or 3 days or a 5-day or a 7-day. This is going to take severe fucking treatment.
Throw your hands up.
Counseling, all that,
You need some counseling.
No, this is my last stream on YouTube. And we'll get to that, why it's my last stream here.
You're fired, YouTube. Ms. Fucking Wonderful has fired you. Take that, Susan.
So I got my channel reinstated and all that on Twitch. And they offered me a partner program today, which is more advanced than the monetization program, because I guess I'm getting good views or whatever in the hell. And they went ahead and took away the strike from my channel because they reviewed the video and they seen it was an obvious mistake. I was asleep when my fucking titty fell out. Like I have anything. It's a fucking nub and people want to make a big deal out of it. Whatever. So they took the strike away. And then I got the partnership program. So now I'm able to talk to them directly. And one of my biggest problems about taking on this partnership program is the fact that I have people on YouTube who would be streaming my streams from Twitch. And that's going to fucking piss me off when I'm not allowed on fucking YouTube, like YTR and all that. And they said part of the partner program, you have more protection on that.
Bullshit.
So they just rolled out new terms of service on Monday. You are not allowed to go live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, period, the end, because Twitch does not want their people on, like their competitors, So they guaranteed me, especially with the new TOS that's been put into place, that if anyone restreams my streams onto YouTube, pretty
Bullshit.
much any other platform that they will help me with going after it.
Oh, yeah,
so at
I'm
this
sure they
point,
will.
I have people who take my streams on here and literally play my content the entire fucking time. That is their content. They make my content their content, put in a little bit of, oh, and this and me, and I'm a crybaby and a fucking fat ugly bitch. That's why I can't show my face on cam, but I'm gonna make fun of her, that kind of shit. I'm not putting up with that anymore. I'd rather just do my shit on YouTube if that's the case. But Twitch is saying nope. At this point, if you become part of the partner program, you get like a manager on there, and basically all I would have to do is not only report it to YouTube myself, but then they would come in and reinforce it.
Maybe if she knits and
how can I say no to that?
That's probably it.
How can I say no to that?
Come on, yell at her, Grandma.
So basically, Twitch don't want their creators' contents on YouTube anymore whatsoever across the line. And they're basically guaranteeing me that if I sign up for this partner program and someone from YouTube takes my streams, that they will go over there and they will file the claim for me. So it's the real MFW is what I'm on.
She's so annoying
on Twitch, and I'm going to go there full time because I got monetized already, and now. From the last week because of you guys. Thank you for the ones who are over there. Now they want to sign me up for the partner program.
My back's broken. Give me money.
You're talking. Why not, Vidal? Like, hey, you think my life ends because I'm going to rehab? My life begins after rehab. It's all new beginnings. You know what I mean? Get with it, Vidal. Quit trolling. It ain't cute. Nobody's putting up with your trolling anymore. You're has been or played out. You're a pick me.
You hear that, Vidal? You're a pick me.
Please, Vidal. I don't need negativity right now. I'm thinking things I haven't ever thought in probably 4 or 5 years. I'm literally thinking about going to rehab, and you're going to come in here and say, "What? You're going to be on Twitter? What do you think? My social media life ends because I go and get myself better." No, it'll only make my content better. So I'm going to go where someone's literally trying to, I'm already monetized, and I wouldn't think that was Vidal, but I'm fucking pissed if she said that. That's why I just said what I said. I ain't seen Vidal at all, but to come in here while I'm like talking, when have you ever heard those words out of my fucking mouth? Just let the seed get planted and let me water it. Yeah, I'm not there yet today, but who knows? I might be there in a week. I might be there in less time.
You've been talking about going to rehab. Let me water this shit. You've been saying that for months that I remember. This ain't new. This ain't no new shit.
I actually got some weed killer the other day, and I poured damn gasoline on that shit, and it died for like
you're getting skin removal surgery. You're going to rehab.
But you want to? Hell yeah, I won't stop you.
You're going to be a millionaire.
Will you help me this weekend? Are you off this weekend?
You know, yada, 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 yada. You see the same shit over and over.
I have this bed in my side bedroom, and I just need it taken to the dump, and I'll pay you to take it to the dump, or at least help me get it out of the damn house.
Take my piss and shit-filled bed and
you couldn't hear me?
To the dump.
Okay, so in my guest bedroom, I have this bed that needs to get the fuck out of there because I was trying to rehab a cat and it pissed all over this bed. It's got to go. It's fucking up my house. So I want to get it out of here, but I also want to get it taken to the dump. And I know you got a truck now. If you would do that, I'd pay you to do that. Oh, fuck yeah, I do. I'll load it up. And I'll pay you and everything. Oh, I love you. When are you going to be off? What day? Sunday it is.
Like, take my bed off for me. You can load me up.
Oh, yeah, I'm always out here smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke in my house, so. Yeah. Sunday for sure? All right. Cool. I got you too. Thank you.
You can load me up. Fill me with loads. Yeah, you better wear a hazmat suit. Yeah, get a flamethrower.
Yeah, so I mean, even then, like, what do you think? I'm going to stop cross production because I go and get myself better? God is bringing me to this, guys.
So, What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this? Is she gonna go to rehab? Let's put a poll up. After hearing all this, what do you guys think? Get your thoughts on this.
You know, the lady police officer who moved across from me, that was her son. I'm gonna just load up a bunch of shit I don't want and let him take it to the dump. I'm gonna undo that fucking closet and let him take it to the dump.
Yeah.
Is that the real GP?
Hey, it's a GP.
Is that you, Greg?
Fat Greg. Remember that? That name on Twitch? That'd be in the
You hear that,
chats.
guys?
That Fat Greg.
So it's like
Hey,
$40.
it's me,
I will
GP.
give him $60 for doing it. I gotta get this shit out of here. Please, no one feel sorry. I did this all to myself. Nope, wrong GP. Get rid of him.
I hate
Look, the
Orlando,
addicts
Florida.
bothered. Bodegi's bothered. They're coming in with their troll accounts. Fuck you guys. I literally threw you an orange.
We don't want that fool.
I'm not even throwing tomatoes at you. I threw you an orange. Call it a peace offering and leave me the fuck alone. You got yours. I got mine. We walk away clean.
We don't want that dude. Unless he shows up with the deets.
Even though we know Tragic has a little crush on Orange. That's all it is. I think Negs has a crush on Illusionist, and Tragic has a crush on Orange. So all the homos are up there on panel, and then my shit dick ex comes up without a shirt on. I'm like, yep, that'd be it. Do I even call him an ex? The dude that I was dating, yep, that's, oh, God. You can't get worse than this, Katie Roby. Jesus Christ. Embarrassing. But anyways, we'll leave that alone. I'm embarrassed by that whole stream and the fact he got fucking straight kicked the fuck off by Negs. Jesus Christ. They're going to double date. They're going to double down.
You're a weird bitch. More clips.
I'll be right back.
That'll make it on 10 more channels. I don't think it goes for much longer. But let's see what this poll's at. $39 votes, 42 votes, 43 votes, 91% no. Will MFW go to rehab? No. Well, at least all her nitwit dipshit supporters left this chat. Man, the everyday struggle, it's no joke. For everybody that's in recovery, you know what I'm talking about. All the recovering alcoholics, all the recovering drug addicts out there. You know, it takes a lot. Oh, yeah, ends here. It takes a lot of willpower to not pick up that bottle again, or not pick up that crack pipe, or not snort a line of heroin. It takes a fucking lot. And she just shit all over it. She literally just shit all over it. It's fucking disgusting. Really is. Really is. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that are in chat that have been in rehab, or dated someone that was been in rehab, married to somebody that's been in rehab, had a sibling, had a parent, whatever it is, and she just shit all over it. Just took a big old dump all over it. Didn't take any of it for serious. Didn't take any of it serious. So 89% of the people say that you're not going to go to rehab MFW. So you're going to have to go on to something, a different topic to scam people with. Because this is the wrong one. I'm going to call you out on it every fucking single time that you do it. Every fucking single time that you do it. You try to use and pull on people's heartstrings to try to use that to get money. I'm going to call you out on that fucking shit every single time. Because that's some fucking fucked up bullshit to do. She's lazy and stupid, a terrible combination. Yeah, I mean, to use that to try to get money, to garner sympathy and shit like that, I think it's fucked up. I really do. I really do. And she's trying to act like this is something that's brand new. She's been talking about rehab, mentioning rehab for a very long time. This isn't anything that's new. It's not. Yeah, she's making a mockery out of it. Making a mockery out of the entire process. It really, that's what it is. Dude, for some reason, I do better when I don't have to have my picture in the corner. Can't they make it so when you're streaming, you could see my picture, but I don't have to see my picture? Because it fucks me up. But then if I have to look at the chat, but my picture's on there. So it's like a conundrum. But I do better, I get my thoughts together better without me seeing myself. So is there a way I can fix this? Does anybody know? Maybe I should get like a sticky note or something and put it over the picture on the screen. Maybe that would be better for me going forward. But I mean, to all these people out there saying it's all these people that dislike MFW, that call her out on her bullshit, that make fucking videos on her, that it's our faults, that she continues drinking when she's been drinking like this. You've heard her. I've had conversations with her in the past. She said she was drinking on those drama live streams when she never would say she was drinking. She was drinking back then. She's been drinking for years and years and years. But now suddenly it's all these people's fault that are, calling her out on her bullshit. And it's not like we're just like shaming her because she's an alcoholic. We call her out because she uses that to her advantage to try to make people feel bad for her, to try to extort money out of people, try to pull money out of people, try to make people feel bad for her, make people feel like she's like some type of charity case. When she's playing people the whole fucking time. You heard her. She says she's not going to rehab unless she gets some weed and her chocolate milk. Fucking come on. She will not quit. She will not quit drinking. She will not step into a rehab facility unless she gets her chocolate milk and her weed. So you heard it here, folks. She's not, folks. You heard it here, guys. You heard it here, guys. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. So, but whatever. Frankie? Frankie Flappy Tits? He deleted his channel? I thought he was the new Pokemon guy. I thought he was the new like expert Pokemon person. When she literally is a charity case, but that doesn't make her a good person. I was gonna show your stuff, AK, but I think we should save it for a different stream. What day's tomorrow? Maybe we should stream tomorrow. And just, yeah, it'd probably be best to have you on panel to go through that shit, because that shit's fucked up. So what's good with y'all, everybody? What's good with you, Welfare Wig? Who scared who off? Oh, Frankie? Frankie's scared of his own shadow. Frankie had to go get a pew-pew when he thought I was coming to see him. Fucking Frank. But, yeah. You know who you guys should be supporting? All the people that have gone through the process that she's saying that she's gonna do, that she never will do, that have gone through it and have come out living a sober life and is going through the struggle every day to stay sober. Because it's more mental than anything. That's the biggest thing, is not letting it fuck with you mentally, and it's a mental challenge every single day. And you have to learn to, cope with it in the right way, to deal with it. Learn, not to reach for the bottle, or not to reach for the crack or the fucking pills. Pills. Those blue pills. All those color pills. What were they? Pink, blue, white. All those colors. Or the blue ones, the 20s. The fucking I don't even remember. It's been so long. But they you got colors for every fucking type of pill. But that's who you guys should support, is the people that have been through it, that are trying to do better each day. That's who you should support. Yeah, the blue 30s, perk 30s, dirty 30s. Stay away from those fucking dirty 30s. The whites were the 20s, yeah. Yeah. And the whites weren't even worth it. Because you get, the blues were almost the same. For a couple dollars more, you could just get the blue ones. The white ones were fucking ripoffs. Go big or go home, right? But once you get to a point in your sobriety, you got to talk like this. You got to talk it out with people. You meet a lot of good people in rehab too. You hear a lot of people's stories, and actually it makes you, when you go to rehab and you hear other people's stories and they tell you like what they've been through and the things that they've done, you start to say, oh shit, yeah, I did that too. And then you start to think, well, maybe I'm not the worst person on the planet. If other people have suffered, if other people have made others suffer the way I did, maybe I'm not the worst person on the planet. And then you hear this person talk and that person talk and that other person talk. And you come to find out that you've all done some fucking shitty things. You might not be shitty people, but you've done some shitty things while you're within your addiction. And that's what it is. And it's a fucking battle, man. It is. And she just shits all over it. She makes it seem like it's a big fucking joke. She, she's only going to do it if she gets this and she gets that. She's not going to do the therapy. She's going to sleep during the meditation. She just makes a joke out of it all. You got to stick to the program. You got to take the medication that they give you. And then if you have a bad reaction to it, you speak to the doctor and talk to the doctor about it, and then they get you recalibrated. But it's a struggle, it's a battle. It's a battle. And to throw that out there as bait, to try to bait donos. So she said, possibly if I get enough money, I'll go to rehab. Or just give me money as I think about it. Just give me money. I can't even wrap my brain around this shit. She wants people to give her money because she's thinking about going to rehab. That she's gotten to that place in her head, even though she's talked about it in the past. But anyway, let's just go along with her rationale, with her thinking. Just because she's thinking about going to rehab, we should throw money at her just because she's thinking about it. Not that she's going, but she's just thinking about it. And she has a list this long filled with fucking demands of everything that she needs, everything that she wants. Fuck out of here. Right. This picture right here of Derp over here, you know, Bodega Boy Boogie, Backstabber Boogie, and MFW over here. This should be reason enough to not do drugs and to not drink. But more power to, there's some people out there that can handle, they need pain medication for a reason. They take it as prescribed. I was never one of those people. I got an addictive personality. I was an addictive person. Addictions in my family. It is hereditary. It's a bitch. But you can either complain about it and just let it consume you, or you could stand up and fight it. And I got no respect for people that are just gonna sit there and fucking drink their booze and say, oh, I might go to rehab, so give me money. I might go to rehab, so buy me cigarettes. I might go to rehab, so pay my bills. You know how stupid that sounds? Yeah. The fuck? And she'll be like, oh, well, I told you guys. There'll be a month down the road. I told you guys, I was just thinking about it. So why did you expect me to go to rehab? You shouldn't be bitching and complaining that you gave me money for rehab because I was just thinking about it. Don't you remember? Fuck out of here. That's crazy. That's crazy. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of dedication. I'm sure there's a lot of y'all out there that are listening right now, and I know the pain that you go through. I know the suffering that you go through. You get to the point where it's hard just to get up each day, but each day gets a little bit better, right? And the next day gets a little bit better, but then you have those bad days. Those bad days always come around. And you don't even just want to get out of bed. You don't even want to look at yourself in the mirror. And it's just crazy because that's what this whole environment is filled with, is a bunch of people that are struggling, that have been through some trauma, that are been through addiction, and hey, what's up? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that have been through it. I just lost my train of thought. What the fuck was I saying? What was I saying? What the fuck was I just saying? You just ruined my train of thought. Peace and love. You're supposed to give me peace and love, not confusion and anger. She has said before her mods offered to pay, or maybe Orange said that. I don't know, but this is all a grift. It is. It is. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have been through it. Yeah, there has been a lot of people that have been through it, and you know, they see this for what it is, and it's no joke. It's no something just to goof around and joke about. Hold on one sec. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate everybody coming to hang out and chilling. Everybody in chat, everybody listening and watching. I mean, you guys can watch it and see it for what it is. But to me personally, I think it's fucking bullshit. But you guys form your own opinions, and I don't know. It's just a fucking slap in the face. All right, Monica, Missy, Jamie Katz, AK, Alex, everybody in chat, thanks for being here. Much love. You guys take care of yourselves, treat others how you want to be treated. Every day is a struggle, and I give props to everyone out there that has gone through it and has gotten out on the other side and is doing better in their life, not trying to tear people down, because there's all kinds of angst and anger, and people have all these emotions inside, and they're just attacking others, and it's just fucked up. It's fucked up. Do it the right way. All right, y'all. But they love. Peace.